drink too when we out here. Hey, Grapey. Uh-oh. Focus, bro. Man, really? Why would you not want to focus on that? Anyway. We'll finish up with this water. This is, you know, not exciting, not exciting streaming, but it happens. I have to water things. Do you adjust for how hot it gets? Yeah. Oh, you said I talk to you like how we do, like how would I do the irrigation? Yeah, from underneath. Actually, what I would do is, um, since the rain barrels will be coming from over here, more than likely that post right there would probably be where it would run from there to here. So what I would do is, the plan would be is to run like a main line, so I could water the grapes and come from the main line and go to each bed. So from this main line, it'd probably be like a 1/2 inch hose that comes along, runs along, the border of the garden. And then where I needed to, it'll be a T, and it'll run to every bed. And then it'll come up the bed, and there'll be a shut off. And then there'll be another, I guess you call it main line that runs the 4 foot of the bed. And then every foot, it'll be 8 foot of like drip tape that are, or either just some more line with some emitters on it. That's how I plan on doing every bed. And then it'll be a matter of connecting the beds and then trying to get it down to the garden area, to the outer rim area. How would I adjust it for when it gets hot? I'll let it run longer. Each bed will have a certain type of emitter. The emitters are rated by by the flow rate. So you can get a 1/2 gallon per hour emitter, 1 gallon per hour emitter, 2 gallons. I'm not sure what the increments are. And then I would basically just let it run for, I would have to play with it first to see how much water each emitter really gives. Does it sufficient for that plant? Adjust it if it's not. And then that'll be how I would do it. It's just a matter of, I want it to be drip. I don't want to have to get a pump. And so certain things have to happen. When it's a drip, it can't have more than 25 psi, or you'll blow off the fittings. So they have pressure regulators. I also want to have a fertilizer injector, so I can inject my inputs into the feed, into the you know, the irrigation. Spray when I need to, use the injector when I need to. So yeah, I would adjust for the heat based on, seeing how the plants respond to the current water level, add more time. And if need be, I could pop out emitters and add some new ones. But at that point, I think it'd just be a matter of letting the whole setup run longer. Because if it's 2 gallons per hour, that makes sense, right? If it runs for 1 hour, it's gonna get 2 gallons. If it runs for an hour and a half, it'll give you 3 gallons. I know this is not the most exciting thing, but this is what happens, man. I have to get out here, and since I don't have a way to do this automatically, I have to waste life doing this. Like, I really want to just empty this barrel in here. I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna just start building the components for the irrigation, like one bed at a time, and just playing for the fact that I have them all connected together at some point. And I think I might have it to where I can lay out a bed. We'll call it a grid for a bed, and then just hook up the water hose to that grid to actually water it. Don't you know? We'll see. Oh yeah, a fertilizer injector. Sprinklers would be. I don't like I don't want the tops of my plants. I don't want the leaves to get wet. That's why I spend the time doing like this, because wet leaves, depending on what time of day, if you water your, let me see, how can I explain this? Wet leaves are not necessarily, not a good thing for a plant, for me. One, like I said, the beating effect kind of creates like a magnifying effect on the leaves. And man, what did this thing just? Oh,